Sagittarius, welcome into your 1 year from now tarot reading. So we want to see what is your life looking like right now. And then I'm going to ask your spirit guides to show us what your life will be looking like in 1 year from now. This can be on an emotional level, on a goal reaching level, on a life level in general. So let's find out what that is for you. Spirit guides for all my Sagittariuses who are watching, please come into my spirit room and guide me in the reading. While I am busy reading the singing bowl, it is my way of summoning your spirit guides in. Also, please close your eyes if you can. Don't do it if you're driving, okay? And take a couple of deep breaths. Listen to the sound of the singing bowl. Sound is power. It is magic. So listen to the sound, allow your vibration to come into tune with it so that your energy can also be raised up and you and your own spiritual team can meet each other halfway so you can get the information you need to get. Let's begin. Spirit guides for my Sagittariuses, please come into my spirit room. Guide me in this reading and show me clearly what it is I need to see. Speak to me clearly what it is I need to hear. For the highest good for everybody who is watching. Sagittarius, so let's get into this. I'm going to use basically my table, okay, divide it in half, and we've got now energy 1 year from now. I'm going to draw out the exact same deck of cards, the exact same energies, and we're going to be able to see in which areas of your life things are changing. Is it on an emotional level? How are you feeling emotionally in the future? Practical level, what is going on here? So let's see what your spirit guides will show us. We're going to allow them just to come in and basically show us the main energies that will be changing for you. And do remember, this is a timeless reading, Sagittarius. Whenever you get it, you're meant to receive it. Whatever the time of the year it is, doesn't matter how old this video is, the message is meant to be for you to be received at this time, if I can speak. Let's get this first card out and find out what's going on with you. Poised, okay, comes up here. And I want to get the other card out. I will show you now. So the poised energy, this is talking about being ready to do something, being poised to take action, getting yourself prepared to change something. Okay, you're like, I'm getting myself ready, I'm prepared to change something here. So let's see what else will come in. The poised energy. I am preparing myself for something. I am ready to take action. I am ready to fly here. So you might even be wondering, am I going to get something right here in a year from now? Will I have been able to reach my goal? Will I fly? Will I be in the sky in a year from now? Okay, so let's see what else comes up here. Dream time, creation. Yeah, I feel like you're on the brink of wanting to create something here. Dream time is obviously, to me, it aligns with like the star card, the goals and dreams that you have, what you're trying to create into this world. I love this energy. It aligns so well, and it shows that you are on the brink of moving towards something that's a dream for you. And I feel like you're in this reality now where you're going, okay, I am here, Deborah. It is whatever day, whatever month it is for you. In 1 year from now, will I be closer to creating this reality? Am I even going to get it right? You know, so let's get in here and get some tarot cards out for you and have a look and see what is the current energy and get some clarifiers out, and then look into that future and see where will you be. How much closer will you be to creating this reality? Okay, so let's go. Excuse me for clearing my throat. I'm literally steaming at the back there to make sure the moisture is always in the room for me. So let's see, 5 of Wands coming in here. Page of Wands, there's that determination and that wanting to create something here. The 9 of Swords and the 3 of Cups. So you are determined here. You are determined to solve problems, okay? The 5 of Wands is you having to deal with things, having to solve problems, having to fix things, having to figure something out, okay? But it shows to me, sorry guys, that you are very determined to solve every single one of those problems. You know that it's going to take some effort here to get your life from where you are into that reality, bringing the dream into reality. You know you're going to have to go through things and face difficulties, but it seems to me like you really are willing to handle each one of those 5 of Wands with a Page of Wands energy. Even then, obviously, I feel like you do worry that you won't be able to get your life. Look how he's looking with the 9 of Swords at the happiness there. He's like looking at it. What if I can't get my life there? You know, also I feel like there's a lot of overthinking happening here. Whatever is going on with you right now, you are so determined. Okay, which is good. It's like you're overthinking. How do I get my life from here to there? How do I go from here to there? So it seems like there's something that's constantly occupying your mind all the time about how to get yourself through these problems, solving them one at a time so that I can get to the 3 of Cups. Okay. I did hear Spirit Guide kind of like hinting at something here when I was talking about this. And I heard them, I see them showing me, I hear them speaking about a different direction. And they're kind of going, also remember, if you hold on to something too long, that's my cat coming in, just saying hi. Did you hear her just going, oh? Yeah. If you hold on to something so tight like this, it becomes like an obsession here. That you're so obsessed with creating this reality where you're going to be happy and celebrating some kind of accomplishment. You can also hold on too tight. Don't forget, okay, even though you are not where you want to be, also to be happy in the moment that you are in. Because remember, the moment that you are in, whatever you are currently experiencing right now, and that means if you are, my daughter's coming home. There's a lot of action going on in your reading. First my cat and now my daughter. So if you are right now stressing out, you are creating another reality where you are stressed out. If you are focusing also on being happy in the moment that you are in, even though you may not have got to this creation, this dream time vision that you're having, you're also going to be able to shift much more easier. Because you always get what you carry. You always get what you are. You don't really get what you want to become. And that's why sometimes you notice in sort of like when you watch like motivational videos or manifestation videos, they always say be grateful. You know, practice the art of being grateful because you're going to get that energy. So if you're satisfied and you're going, I'm so happy for the job that I currently have, even if you're not that happy, but maybe you go, but you're earning money. I'm so happy for this accomplishment that I did. I'm so happy for the safety that I have, maybe the roof over my head, you know, my cat that just jumped in the window, my daughter that came home, even though it may not be exactly as you want it to be, but just to be grateful for the things that you already have changes your energy inside, and you start to feel that. And when you start to feel that, you shift away from the problems you're solving, you're trying to solve, the things you're trying to create, and that just alone creates a movement towards what it is you want. Okay, so let's get some clarifiers out here. Show me more, my spirit guides, about what is going on here. Let's have a look and see what's going on here for you. Okay, that card doesn't want to go back in. Can you believe it's a 5 of Swords? It's like you're trying to solve all your problems. Okay, and now here's Spirit Guide say something. I'm going to say tell you what they said. 5 of Wands or the 5 of Swords above it. It's like you are trying to solve all the problems in the world here. You're not only one area of your life, but every area of your life. And Spirit Guide just said, remember. As I put the card down on top of the Five of Swords, they said, remember. Life will never be without this. Even when you get to the world that you're trying to creating, there will be more Five of Swords and more Five of Wands. You must accept this. And unfortunately, I know many people are going to go, no, don't tell us that there will always be problems. Okay, but you'll see. Because if you're alive on this planet, there's always Five of Wands. There's always Five of Swords. Because this earth is duality. It is duality of negative and positive. It is yin and yang. It is night and day. It is summer. It is winter. There will always be good and bad happening at the same time. And don't think that it's wrong. That is the way that it is. And you will always have a problem to solve. One thing you must know for sure, when you've solved your problem and you've shifted it behind you, another one is going to come. Sometimes you get a break, okay? Sometimes you'll be lucky and you'll be like 6 months, if you're lucky, where nothing is going on. And you're just like, okay, it's all good. And then here it comes and you're like, ah, come on. But that is the reality of our earth. So don't even think that it's wrong. It is actually pretty normal, okay? But you know what's nice about accomplishing things is that when you reach a certain level of improvement in your life, these kind of problems that you're dealing with here become easier to handle, okay? And I think that's more than anything what it is you're trying to deal with. Say, for instance, your car breaks down, you haven't got money to fix it. That becomes a serious problem. But now in the future, maybe you solve some money problems here. Your car breaks down, you're like, oh, come on. But you can take your car and go get it fixed and life goes on, you see. So there has to be a leveling up in some kind of way. So let's get the clarification card out for the Page of Wands. Oh yes, you are definitely wanting to move towards that financial stability. You definitely are trying to take steps towards the income of money increasing here in your life. And why not? Because it solves the problems you need to solve. It improves the quality of life that you have and that you can give to your family, your children. It's not anything selfish. It is a necessity. I've come to this point where in the modern time that we live in, we rely upon the energy or the spirit of money, which is an actual energy out there. The same way we need to have water, the same way we need to have air, the same way we need to have a roof over our heads. It's one of those necessities now. It's almost like it's become the fifth element on our planet. And it's interesting because this pentacle sign, which is not a bad sign, by the way, it means actually the 4 pentacles with the 5 points actually means earth, air, fire, water. And the 5th one pointing up is spirit or God. And that's what the pentacle means. And I feel like there should be an extra little point there where, I guess if you look at it in this way, the spirit of money can be tied into the spirit of earth energy, meaning the stability. But it's taken on a whole new kind of shift here. And I feel like you're aware that I need this in my life so that I can be in a good place for me and my family. And this is the whole idea and the whole reason for wanting to create this. So let's see what lies above the 9 of Swords, the 3 of Swords. And the alignment in this reading is crazy. To see this kind of negative energy coming up with negative energy. The 3 of Swords is all the heart pain, all the disappointment, all the past heartbreak, all the things that didn't work out for you, all the things that are causing you pain right now. It is what is making you so obsessed with trying to get this pentacle to come in here. This is what is driving you here, okay? Just remember, do not operate from this place, because no matter how hard you try to create this reality where you see this dream time come true for you, if you're operating from this place of fear, pain, frustration, you can cause this to come in again. We get the energy we carry, so be very careful about what you're carrying. Focus here on the other 3, which is the 3 of Cups. Also find joy in this current moment, okay? So that the energy of where you are going can be as positive as where you are coming from. Because you're always going in the direction of where you're coming from, always. So you have to carry the Three of Cups and not the Three of Swords. It is so important. Sometimes if I am over worried about something and I'm going, wow, I don't know how this is going to unfold, I try not to focus on it too much, even though I have to be aware that, okay, I'm dealing with that problem that I need to solve. Five of Swords, Five of Wands. But if I overthink about that problem, I'm going to change how my energy is vibrating. And if my energy changes from anything that is kind of like a higher vibrational energy, I stand the chance of causing a problem to come in. So if I can't think about it, change that in some kind of way, I try to change my present set of emotion right in this moment. It's like in this exact moment, this is the only power I have. This moment that you're watching this reading, this is your only power. This is your only moment that you have power. And in this moment, you can choose to say, okay, let me go read a book. Okay, let me not freak out here and sit and just worry. I have a choice here. I can go read a book. I can go take a walk with my dog. I can go play with my kids. I can make myself a cup of tea and go watch something on TV that's not full of drama, maybe an inspiring show, something that makes you laugh. You see, you always have the power in the present moment to focus on something else. And then this energy is going to take care of itself. Okay, you got to get this moment sorted out right now, because this is the only moment, this moment that your heart beats, like now your heart is beating. That's the only moment when that finger is clicking. It's the only moment you have power. And that's the moment you need to get this energy into the Three of Cups. Because this is the only place you can change anything. It's from now. Okay? Let's see what aligns with this. Your Eight of Swords. And I love the way this reading is coming up as all the swords are just on the bottom here like this. This is everything that is wrong. And it's interesting that I'm talking about changing how you're feeling in this present moment. And it's almost like somebody out there, I'm not calling you out, okay? I love you guys so much. It's almost like somebody's out there is going, how do I change this? How do I make myself feel better when things are not okay around me here? How do I do this? Let me tell you something. To get your life to be where you want it to be, oh my God, you're going to change it. Okay, you're going to change it. It's going to take self-control from you. It's going to take unbelievable mental power that needs to come out of you here. And it's not easy to do, because you can feel trapped in a certain way of thinking and feeling. All it takes is little things, a tiny little thing, you know, to say to yourself, you know what, I'm not going to talk about this. This is the biggest thing. Do not talk about it to anybody. We get into a place where we love to talk about our problems. Let it drive away from you. Okay, we love to talk about our problems. We can go speak with our moms, our sisters, our friends about all our problems. Stop yourself. Get control. Okay, when it's time to go gossip about your life and about your problems, about everything that's going wrong, just don't do it. It's self-control, and that's the only way. Just don't do it. Don't even go to that person, especially if that person likes to talk about it as well. Don't go there. I'm sorry, it can be somebody that you absolutely love, but to shift this energy, you're going to have to pull out of it. And that means to just go into another energy state. Try to, I did this, it took me maybe a year. I'll be maybe longer than a year, to be honest, maybe a period of 2 years where I had to get a grip on myself. And I remember I think I was in my 20s to 30s, and that's a long time ago, and it really did help. I remember I used to speak with my mom about the drama that happened 10 years ago, what is currently happening in my life right now, all the problems that I'm facing. And I realized, excuse me, on my spiritual journey, that was actually a blockage for me. It was blocking me from changing things. And I had to stop talking to my mom, because she was like the #1 person I would go to, obviously. And I had to stop. And my mom, I think, also didn't know why I was not talking about the problems anymore. Maybe she thought I was distancing myself from her. And so what I did is, whenever I went to my mom, I would like always talk about what we're doing, what I'd like to see, what I'd like to change, maybe different things that are in a different direction. And it took so much effort, because even the people around me wanted to keep talking about certain things, and they may have got mad with me at certain times because I wasn't going to go down that rabbit hole. I stopped myself, and it almost feels like an addiction, to be honest with you, when you're trying to stop thinking negatively and you're trying to stop talking negatively. It's like an urge comes over you that you just gotta do it, and it takes unbelievable self-control again and again and again and again to stop yourself. Even to think negatively, I would be like walking around, maybe I go do my dishes, and in that moment, this voice in my head says, oh, things are gonna go bad. Oh, it's gonna be bad. Everything's gonna be wrong. And I had to stop myself. I'd be like, stop. Sometimes my mind would just run away with myself and it would just go, and I would have to catch myself in that moment and go, stop, just stop. And I would like delete things as well, like a computer. When I used to say something like, oh, you're so stupid. Oh, I used to do that as well. What's wrong with you? Oh gosh, you're so stupid. Stop, delete, remove, retract, delete that sentence. Don't say that anymore. Whoa, I had to physically do that for months and maybe up to 2 years. I promise you, it took forever. And then one day it just sort of stopped. It just stopped happening. And sometimes when it pops in now, it's like, what is wrong with you? I actually take it like a joke. And it's like sometimes I do something, it's like, what is wrong with you? What is going on? I'll be like, because I recognize that that's not really me. That's just this voice, this computer in my head here, which is called the brain, that just keeps on sending out signals and information and sentences. It's what it does. And when sometimes that happens, I actually laugh. And when somebody's with like this voice in my head that's not even me, says something like, oh, what are you doing? That's so stupid. Why are you doing that? And I'm just like, I actually laugh. I'm just like, because I know that's not really me. And I don't take it in my energy. It takes hard work, but you can do this. You can do this, Sagittarius. So let's look 1 year from now. How is this all going to change for you? So curious. In 1 year from now, Sagittarius, where are the changes and what is this going to look like for you? From the poised, okay, where are we going, Spirit Guide? Where are we going? Sagittarius. I'm not showing you, wait. From the Dreamtime Creation. Okay. Let's have a look and see. I feel like shuffling more. Okay. You've had this card before. I'm just letting you know. If you've seen other readings where I've used that deck, you've had it before. Okay, Dreamtime. Oh, you're reading Sagittarius. From ready to take action, ready to get something happening. And remember what it is you're trying to create. You're trying to create this abundance, okay? You get Treasure Island. Oh, you find your treasure chest. In 1 year from now, you're going to find your treasure, Sagittarius. Where you have a dream and you're trying to create this reality. Goosebumps. You get the wind and it gets activated in your life. The reality that you're trying to bring in a year from now, it will be here. It's crazy. I love this reading. Let's get some tarot cards out. Goodness gracious, Sagittarius. Get it right, okay? Because there is no other way. It shows that you're going to get it right. And if the tarot shows you're going to get it right, let me tell you, it's not even joking, okay? I've never really had a tarot reading that didn't come true. I promise you, when the tarot says something, I know. Even for myself, I remember before I got actually separated and divorced, I think it was like a year, I kept on asking about the relationship. And I was like, what's actually going to happen here? I got the 8 of Cups. Every time. It was like 8 of Cups. What's going to happen? 8 of Cups. So I was like, are you serious? Okay. A couple of days later, what's going to happen? 8 of Cups in different decks. And I'm just like, did it happen? 8 of Cups? Yes, it did. Okay. So here you go. Let's see in this energy. Like, I don't know. Like Sagittarius. Wow, Spirit Guide is just laughing. It's like, yeah, you see, we're around. You don't believe, ne? Now you know, Saggy. What is it you're trying to create here? What is it you're trying to solve and move towards? You're trying to move towards the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, this reading, mind-blowing. And it will be activated in you. If you want to know, for real, if tarot is joking or not, you just got the Ace of Pentacles. Yes, what you want will be in your life. You just got the Ace of Pentacles. My mind is shocked, okay? I'm stunned, like, I'm stunned. Sagittarius, I'm just stunned. Like, what the heck? The Knight of Cups, the Devil card, and the Six of Wands. Like this reading. This is the reading. You will be moving very happily towards something here. Unbelievable. It is the change in your life that you want to see. There's power in the Devil card. There's good and bad in the Devil card. This is what you need to know. Devil card, Capricorn's energy, good and bad. It just depends on what cards come out around the Devil card, or if it shows up in the reverse energy, which randomly can sometimes happen in my decks. I try not to reverse my decks, but they do. It does happen. And just randomly that one card rocks up in the reverse. It's not in the reverse for you. The life, what it is you're poised to create. Look at that card and look at the other card. You're on top of that pillar, getting ready to become King Julian. Okay, look where he is. He's on top of a pillar, standing head and shoulders above everybody else in the life that he's been working so hard on. You not only are ready, but you're about to become the person you want to be, living in the world that you want to live in. The Devil card is all the earthly experience that you're having. And if you look at the Devil card as not the World card, the World card is like trying to create your reality. The Devil card, the World card would be the goals and dreams and how you want to see your life. The Devil card is every experience you can have here on this earth. Everything that you see, everything that you own, everything that you experience, which is also success, is your Devil card. And now that can be good or bad, because some people's experiences are not so good. It's poverty, it's pain, it's negative relationships, it's unstable income. That's the negative part of the Devil card, not having a stable place to live, all of that. The other positive part of the Devil card is you change your reality. You own good things. You can upgrade your standard of living. What you see around you is so inspiring. It is so exciting. And this is where you are going, Sagittarius. How can you not be going there when you got the Ace of Pentacles? You are changing your reality. Changing your reality. Let's get those clarifiers that your reading is unbelievably mind-blowing. This is just unbelievably mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. I don't even know what to say. You know what I mean? At this point in time, I really just hand this whole channel over to your spiritual team and just let them take over, and I'll just be the voice in the background, you know. Let's look at the Ace of Pentacles. The Empress. Look at you. Look at you feeling the way you want to feel. The Knight of Cups is heading towards this emotion here. The Empress is how you feel in your surroundings, in your home, in your life. And the Empress is very happy, very contented, feeling safe, feeling like she's nurturing and taking care of everybody else around her and herself, because of the stability that you are bringing in, that you're bringing into reality. This is an amazing reading. Knight of Cups coming up with the Moon card. There's a lot of emotion coming up here. We got Pisces coming up in your reading. This is what you don't see coming. The Moon card is always talking about the different cycles that is to come. Interestingly enough, it comes up with the timing, showing that as the months are going by, you are moving more and more into the happiness of the life that you're trying to create here with the Moon card. The Moon card talks about energies that are currently shifting for you at the time you get this reading, that are still going to be revealed to you. You also may be moving into something different. There's an unknown element about something here, where you are going to be changing something in a year from now. This can be, it's like you're stepping into something that you're not aware of right now, but it's very good, whatever it is, because it's Cups energy. So it could be you maybe moving into a new job. It could be you meeting a new person, even because of the Knight of Cups being there. It could be you even relocating from where you are, changing something quite drastically there with that Moon card. Whatever it is a hidden element also for you, maybe a bit of a surprise. Okay, so let's see what else comes up here. The Page of Pentacles is what causes the shift in your reading, the shift in your world with the Devil card. The Page of Pentacles. Imagine you receiving money inflow here that's going to make one change at a time in your world. It's like one step at a time, you're changing your reality. It's like, okay, so money has come, I'm fixing that. Okay, money has come again, so I'm fixing that. And slowly but surely, your entire reality begins to change. This is such a good reading. About the Six of Wands, the Two of Cups. For some of you guys, yeah, if you're single, I don't think you'll be single. I think you will meet somebody here. There's no other way. Sometimes when people ask me like, how do I find the person that I love? And this is something that was actually revealed to me long ago. And Spirit Guide said, you find the person you love by finding yourself first. You have to find you. That's why it's important for young people not just to go look for love. They need to look for themselves, okay? You find yourself first and who you are. Then you find the other person. And that's how it works. The journey of your life, where you are meant to go, what you're trying to create, is the direction where that person lies. That's why some people end up single forever, because they're not following. They're not stepping into the unknown. They're not going where they're meant to be going. And they just sort of stay in the life that they're not happy in. They never find that person, because that person waits for you where you're meant to be. And if you're not where you're meant to be, you don't need them. If this is not love for you, this is exactly where you are meant to be. This is exactly where you're meant to be. The Two of Cups talks about balance. It talks about the path that you're on. Is it the one that you're supposed to be walking? Is it your path? Yes, you are exactly where you're meant to be. This has got to be the best reading I've done for you since the beginning of the year. Sagittarius, one of the best readings I've done for you. The synchronicities that have come up in this reading, the way that Spirit Guide plays with you guys in this reading as well, by showing the way that the tarot cards come out and the way that the oracle cards come out. I absolutely love this from them, and I'm so grateful that they do this for you, because when they show you what the treasure is and what is getting activated as what you want, when they show you how things are going to be unfolding for you here as you're moving forward through these cards, it's confirmation for you that this world is not just what we see. It is beyond our complete understanding. And you got to know there's a spiritual mystery to our lives. We are meant to surrender to something here. We are meant to follow our hearts and our souls, because in doing so, we ourselves begin to understand the mystery. And when you really understand the mystery, you're going to step into it all the time. You're going to step into that unknown energy all the time, because you're always going to know that there is spiritual energy. There is a spiritual guide. There is spiritual people around you. They aid you always, but you have to surrender to the journey. You can't be fighting in fear. You can't be freaking out all the time, or you work against that energy, and then it's very hard for them to even aid you. When you're in conflict, when you got that energy of like, I'm in fear, that fear blocks your spirit guides from you. Fear like this, fear and worry about the future. This is the wall that separates spirit guide from you, because this energy lowers your vibration, and your spiritual team, they're vibrating at a very high vibration. That's why I use the singing bowls to raise my vibration, to meet them halfway. Otherwise, you can't get to them. They can't also get to you if you're down there. So you need to raise your vibration by getting yourself in a good place right now, so that they can meet you and we can get this energy moving to where you want to be, to where your life is, where you are safe and happy. There we go, Sagittarius. In Zulu, I would say I corner, but yeah, for real, I corner. Your readings blow my mind. I corner means wow, I just don't know. Like, wow, I don't believe this. This is like crazy. But it's always mind-blowing for me to do your readings, because I'm always like blown away and shocked myself, and greatly honored, to be honest with you, to witness something like this unfolding for you in your guys' life. Thank you so much for being here. Hopefully, we'll still be together in a year from now. I'm sending my love to you as I always do. Bye.